3 nat 20s.
I think we're gonna get payment for it. Or you were, because you had his head in like a freaking bag.
You're not getting 3 nat 20s this time, dude.
There's 200 of the jobs. Oh yeah, you two scrounged for like on the floor for that stuff, didn't you?
Yeah, I had to fight for Terry's treasure. I don't think I ever got it. I can't remember which gold I was supposed to get off him. Because we were going to add it to Makashi's score, but then by the time she went to bed and I got everything started to go to bed for it, I completely forgot the amount.
Well, unfortunately, Amayudro was the one that grabbed it first, and then there was a big bidding war.
Yeah.
I fairly shared out the money, in my opinion.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. You're a good dick.
Saving up for my house, guys.
That you can't buy because you're technically dead.
Yeah, but Sherbet can buy it.
Technically.
Yeah, Sherbet can.
Sherbet can buy it.
I turned into a wolf? When did I turn into a wolf? I thought I turned into a lion.
Drop the key.
Did I turn into a wolf at some point?
I don't remember that.
I remember turning into a lion, but not a wolf.
No, yeah, you did. You weren't here. You turned into a wolf. And
Oh yeah, you turned into a wolf.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
yes.
Wait, it was the week you weren't here.
Yeah, I
Odo
totally go
Wolf.
back and watch the episodes, honestly, guys.
No, I think you turned into
Yeah.
it, and then it was just like, we'll leave you like that for a while.
Yeah, it was Odo Wolfu. That was it.
Older wolf.
I barely ever remember that. Oh well.
That was a while.
Well, neither do we, apparently.
It's beautiful.
As soon as I sleep, I tend to forget everything.
You forget the next day and just wake up the newborn.
Keep these.
Like, what did I do last night, Karen?
I happen really often. I didn't attack anybody who wasn't
Oh, the
fresh.
pub.
Caused a lot of misadventures. Just look that same when you mango.
So kawaii.
It was like, when you mango.
Okay.
I'm explaining to Ross some of the intricacies of this.
Your characters.
When you mungo.
Yeah, he took a head wound at one point and became posh. When you mango.
Turn into a vegetative state. Why did you be so cruel?
Playing anime, he tried to control a giant giant worm,
I almost got it, alright?
and he messed up, and his character just became dead, basically.
The first time I came 5 off it,
Yeah.
it was close.
Okay, well, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm half ready, I've got a top on.
God damn it!
That's all we need.
Wait, you got your top on. What do you... Never mind.
We aren't looking at your bottom half yet, monkey. You've got time.
That's for after midnight.
Let's make sure I never need to go anywhere. Oh yeah.
That's why this stream
Would it be a
comes
good
on
idea
last
to
night.
invest into the
It's
house
after
as a
Watershed.
group under the condition that it could be used as headquarters for the party? It's an option.
It suddenly turned to the Dragon Hat After Dark.
After hours. Oh baby. Welcome to the late show, guys.
that was kind of the intention of getting the house back. Like, it was a pretty big house with lots of facilities. Everybody could share, so then people don't need to stay in taverns all the time.
Yeah, but I don't need to anyway. I've got the barracks.
Yeah, but Odo and Zora and you know, Sherbet and Ame at the moment.
Well, Odo has got tons of money, so he doesn't need to worry
Yeah.
about that.
You can actually
wants
buy your
to
house right
Invest in the
Yeah.
house again.
He can... Actually, Odo could buy your house, upgrade the security system, hire guards, and tell them all to keep Odo... to keep Ame out of it.
Yeah, with the amount of gold I have, yeah.
now. Hey, a part
That's
of
an
that
option.
gold,
That's
a
on the
part-
table.
A part of that gold is related to me.
I do not know what you're talking about.
How much would it roughly cost to buy the house back?
Didn't you say
It's currently city property, so it depends on when it goes up for auction.
so if you're lucky, you can get it cheap.
Okay, so I just need to sell all this jewelry. Because if I sell all this jewelry, then I'll have about 6,140 GP.
Oh, sorry, it's 6,200.
And I think that might be enough.
How in every campaign do you get all loads of jewelry? I think you just steal from everyone else.
He only
Yeah,
got it
that's-
last. He only
that's-
got it last session because he scrounged
Yeah, and he
for
got
on
it.
the
He got
ground.
it specifically from a creature that was looking for shiny stuff in rich people's houses.
I basically just
Shiny,
swipe
shiny.
it, like fuck
I
all.
just remember, like, I still just don't understand fully why, but Jack's character in the other campaign, where he just basically goes, okay, here's, what, 62 plat or something
Yeah.
stupid thing. I don't need money, here's 62
I don't need money. Here's 62 plat. Thank you very much. I'll be keeping that. Oh, everybody else wants
Wow.
money. Have a plat.
You gave me 2 plat as compensation.
Yeah.
Well, your first
If
character.
he buys the house, would he be able to avoid the hearing? No, if he buys the house, he still legally can't own property.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Sherbet would own it.
Yeah, if Sherbet buys it, then yeah, Sherbet has it.
Sherbet.
You avoid having to have the
Sherbet.
hearing because
But
someone
then
really
you
close to
still
already
can't.
owns it.
Army still can't call it his home.
No,
Correct.
because Sherbet will just be like, no, it's your home, mate.
It's kind of
No,
the,
'cause-
it's kind of the funny thing.
Legally, Sherbet would have to keep all of it.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
it's
legally
kind of funny
Sherbet will hold the
owning,
deed.
owning the minds of 2 characters, isn't it?
Yes.
I imagine just at the end of it, you just get really argumentative with yourself. You're like, actually, you know what? No. you
Actually, fuck
can't. Yeah, you
me.
can't. Yeah, you know what, me? You can't have it.
I hated me anyways. This is never gonna work out. I'm too beautiful.
Okay. Anyway, like, are you ready?
You all ready?
You all ready for this?
Sure.
Still technically alive.
Dun, 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 dun,
Sure, why not?
dun, dun.
Let's begin.
Okay. Long, long ago, in a Twitch channel far, far away, 4 bold adventurers, a wolf, and a duck reincarnated as a dwarf, set out into the city streets to discover the source of certain strange occurrences beneath an ominous, colossal sigil in the sky. Venturing into the sewers, our less living member took forward post and, through several feats of fortune and stunning misfortune, successfully slew the beast responsible, a wayward Medusa. Yes, I know Medusa is an individual and not a species, blame TSR. Onwards again to another installment of Dungeons and Dragon Hats.
Roll for ducks.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Ducks.
Oh, okay.
Now 100.
Six.
Really? Well, that's an indicator of the rest of the
That's
night.
symbolic of our group. There you go. That's symbolic.
Yeah, it's not like an idea of what the rest of the night's gonna be like, is it?
Oh, I'm getting it
Random
done
number
now.
generator.
Random generator. Okay.
I've seen random generator. 3 nat 20s, yeah, random generator.
Oh yeah. What were the rolls? Ridiculous last session, weren't they?
Totally random.
You got like 3 20s in a row and. Oh.
Oh, don't forget Sky Pirate Dwarfs.
Oh. God.
Yep, Sky Fire Jaws.
Sky Pirate Drafts. Okay.
88.
Ah.
Oh.
Quite a lot of them.
Where is Sky Pirate Dwarves come out from? Because I feel like I missed that.
It was Pirate Day.
Yeah.
There's a dwarf and the sky exists.
Because reasons that can't be explained.
Okay, so we came out the sewer last. You wanted to go, I believe Elliot wanted to go and basically just hand in the head.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that works so well in Greek mythology, where Hercules starts using the head as basically a ranged weapon.
Well, I mean, I was kind of thinking of that, but I did think that it would be best to turn this in.
Okay, well, can
Just,
I...
just be
Monty,
careful how
check
you
this out.
display it on like the receptionist's desk.
Yeah, I'll just plop it down there.
Okay, so I'm assuming you're just heading straight there, basically.
Pretty much.
Yes.
What's this? Muffins number 3 nat 20s in a row.
No 3 nat 20s in a row.
Okay, well, apparently you're not rolling 3 nat 20s.
Nat one.
You got a nat 1. Jeez.
On a D100.
On a D100.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's a 1% chance.
Jeez.
Told ya, it's gonna be a bad night for rolls.
Hang on, let's test that, shall we? No, just for you.
Oh.
Okay. Well, while we're on the way, can I study the pamphlet?
Nat 20.
Damn you.
That's pretty good.
Damn you all.
2 nat 20s in there. Not bad.
Yeah.
It's alright. Not bad. Yeah. Anyway, can I study the pamphlet while we're on the way of to see if it said at all of who actually put it up and who actually we should go to? for payment?
Yes, you may.
Just in case we go walk into like Montague's place and just be like, "Hey yo, we killed this." He's all like, "Hey yo, I didn't ask for that."
Hey, what's it to me?
Yeah, bro. I got something for
Yo, bro.
Yo,
You killed ourselves a gargoyle.
Mr.
I thought you ought to know.
Bro, I brought you like this,
Why
bro.
do you think
bro?
I need to know? I know everything in this city, bro.
I know, bro.
Why are you letting a Gorgon run around in your city, bro? Maybe I like the vet, bro.
I'm a
I hear you,
Gorgon,
bro, buddy.
Turns out he's a Gorgon. Anyway.
Yes. Wisdom check, please.
All of us?
No, just me.
Whomever is trying to read this pamphlet, because it is written in hoity-toity fonts.
Oh.
Really?
The hoity and the toity.
I'm rolling for posh.
You could always just give it to Army.
Yes.
He
It's
understands that.
incredibly cursive. Have you ever seen that?
Oh,
Oh, the stream just went dead
It's
to me.
not far.
And
yeah, and
yeah,
lions.
I'm robotic.
Yeah, really robotic.
And
And now really fuzzy.
Everyone seems to be okay from my end.
Oh,
Hey guys,
Right,
better.
no, I think it was just a spell. Continue.
yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Someone casts fuzz Wi-Fi.
I didn't actually mean it like that, but yeah, that works. Okay, so I rolled a 6 for reading posh.
Okay. You're trying to make out from... You're not really sure if the person writing this had incredible penmanship or god-awful penmanship. Obviously, the description of, like, missing pets and sudden statues apparently taunting the owners is definitely fairly clear, as well as, like, the locations and whatnot, but you're not really sure if you can make out the name of the person who is asking for information,
Right.
or indeed where to contact them.
Okay, well, I'm following behind the group, just trying to make head or shoulders of this.
Head or shoulders?
Head or shoulder? What did I said? Head and shoulder. I'm sponsored.
Because you're worth it.
You know what I mean. I'm trying to make sense of it.
The bald Twitch streamer is sponsored by Head and Shoulders.
I have hair. Today.
Hello.
You have
I
shoulders.
think that might just be why
I
I'm
do have
here.
shoulders. I have both, and that is why I am sponsored by Head and Shoulders. Okay. I'm trying to think of who else in the group might actually make sense of this at all. I guess I could try handing it to Arme, I guess. And pretty much just try to point out the fact that might want to check on who we're actually taking this to.
Yep.
Army will have a look at it. Perfectly comprehend it.
We'll see about that.
Do I need to roll a wisdom check?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like, I don't understand this word.
Just glance at it. Oh yes, it's over here.
I don't understand
That's
this
a wisdom
word.
check.
It's the.
Wisdom, yeah.
Huh.
That's a,
That is damn high, honestly. +7.
that's a giant wisdom you got there.
I'm reading Arme's wisdom as being 14, which is a +2. Are you sure you have the right thing?
I think Ellie is frozen.
Oh shit, I was looking at Will. Ha! 20.
Also,
21
Ellie
now.
is frozen.
Oh well. We can still hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now he's a spinning circle. So
Not for me.
Not for me, he's just
still
frozen
picture
for
for
me.
me. For
Me and Dear
now.
is good enough.
okay, well, I'll just subtract 5 from that, be it 21.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so with a 21.
Oh,
Whoop,
we've
yep.
lost him.
Yeah, we've lost
There
Ellie,
he go.
sorry.
All right.
Internet providers, can you do your job for one fucking weekend?
I'm giving a bingo for this, people! I could be
Heavens.
back in Highball at the bingo.
Oh,
Heavens.
God, yeah, it's bingo.
Coupons.
Yeah, it's the bingo tonight. What
Yeah,
the
it's the
frick?
massive bingo. The
Yeah, it's
hun-
the-
If
it's
both
big
of you
one tonight.
vanish,
Yeah. It
if
was
both
like the
of you vanish
£1,000
from my
one.
campaign to go and play bingo,
Hey,
If we won
it's
a couple
£3,000.
£1,000,
I don't
yeah.
give a shit.
It's £3,000.
Oh.
We would have done that.
Last Saturday was the free one for all day, another party pass. Was the
Yeah.
entire day party pass.
Yeah, we missed the party pass.
Yeah.
And I had a free one as well.
So did I. I know. And this one's the massive reopening, where it's got like all of them. Like I think it's everything included for a tenner.
Yeah. Absolutely everything.
I have
And
no
that's
idea
cheap.
how this bingo of yours works.
It's awesome. My mum got me onto it. She's like, "Hey, do you want to come through and like do a bingo? And that way you can sign up and you can get all your coupons." Like, yeah, I guess I'll do it for once. And you'll send all the coupons to you. And then I went to it. It's like, I love this. I'm
Good.
going back.
It is good.
Yeah, we've lost Ellie, by the way. Completely lost him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Dig of the devil.
Damn, we can't get the bingo.
Aw. It's too late anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I meant +2, so it's 21.
Right.
Let's go. Go.
Okay, with a total of 21, you are apparently sufficiently in the know with the upper class types that you can make a pretty decent understanding of what this is saying. So, it has been delivered by the People's Committee for the Return of Missing Pets, chaired by Adelaide Heighton, and she has requested all information to be passed via Mr. Brigadier, available over here.
Yeah, okay, I'll take it over there. Just whack down the Medusa head on his table.
Eyes open.
It does not mention that there is a reward for this particular endeavor, but I figure you've probably got enough loot from this thing anyways.
Give me a sec.
Preparing a weapon.
I almost lost my life in this. I mean, I'm already dead, but come on.
So, is this an actual case you're putting forward, or?
You almost lost your
Oh.
other life.
This isn't the actual case, but I will be putting forward a case as soon as I get there and talking to him.
Okay. Well, again, following
Okay.
him there, directly there.
Everyone else just following?
Yeah.
Okay.
Travel.
Okay.
I need 2 coconuts.
I do travel notes as well now.
Bravely bold, Sir Robin. Okay, well, you reach the location listed for Brigadier, and oh, dude, you've got Ben Jerry's. Lucky.
I had Ben and Jerry's sent to me.
Oh, not anymore. So, the place is ornate to the nines. There's probably a few different ancient cultures, architectures here represented that haven't actually existed on this plane of existence. Like, there's columns, there's pillars, there's immaculate statues. More or less all of it is made from marble or something more expensive. And the door knocker is pretty much studded with jewels.
Take it. No, I'll just stride inside. Knocking on
That would
doors as I
require the door
pass
being
by.
open, wouldn't it?
Pardon?
That would require the door being open if you're going to stride inside.
Can I just knock on the door and open it as I walk in?
Nope, it is locked.
Okay, I'll knock on the door. No, there's no second part to it. It's just there's somebody on the other side of the door.
Yeah.
You are. but just
You
stop.
can't leave that not finished, okay? It needs
Yeah.
to be freaking
It
finished.
must be done.
For all those people with
must
OCD
be.
out there,
You just left it unfinished.
we will post Elliot's address at the end of this stream.
2 things. 1, you just left it unfinished.
We didn't hear it though. We're
Maybe
talking, we
he had
didn't
it.
do it.
I heard it. It's not mine.
Yeah. And 2, you don't even know my address, do you?
That's what you think. Okay, you knock on the door.
Oh yeah, you knock on the door, and initially there isn't any response.
Bastards.
As you are halfway through knocking again, the door is swung open from a fellow who keeps himself quite heavily guarded from behind, and a pair of gentlemen, you presume, it's a little hard to tell through the full plate armor that they're wearing, brandishing halberds, step forward towards the opened portal and inquire as to your business.
I believe you put up this bounty.
I hand him the pamphlet.
Neither of the two halberd-bearing gentlemen do anything, but the figure that was previously until now hidden behind the door sort of just reaches from in between them to grasp it, and snatches it from your grasp to hide once more behind one of the large metal folk.
Yes, well I have.
A few moments pass.
Oh, I was just gonna say yes, but I have the
A few moments
picture.
pass.
Yes.
Elliot, shush.
And?
Oh, I was just saying I'm going to hold up the head of a creature. I have the head of a creature. I'm just declaring that
Okay.
to him.
The moment that you do that, the two people in full plate armor take a sort of a more aggressive stance and point their halberds squarely at you.
Arme's just going to yawn. Oh. Well, do you want it or not? It wasn't an easy task killing this thing, you know. It's been causing a bit of a ruckus, you know, eating people's pets and all that. I mean, I assume that I've got to report it to somebody, no?
Zora just sort of slowly steps back behind one of the other people.
Tell me, sir, have you perhaps been able to procure the missing pets? If indeed, as you claim, this is the creature responsible.
No, I haven't really. We did see a lot of bones down there, but nothing living, apart from her.
Oh,
Although not anymore.
He sort of pokes.
Thank you, good sir, but we are not in the business of decapitated heads. Good day.
Arme's just going to chuck it in whilst I close the door. And
Slams.
Oh god.
well, Arme doesn't want it anymore. He's just going to chuck it in through the door whilst it's closing and then just walk off. You know, little three-pointer.
Okay, nothing happens, so we continue on with our day.
So,
Nice.
the door is now closed. You no longer have a head.
Cool beans. Okay, let's walk off.
Could have been used as a weapon.
Ah, well, fuck it.
Just
Basically.
saying.
The question is, who do you want to test it on to make sure it is actually useful as a weapon?
Tarry,
Not
look into
to
his
Odo.
You do remember I'm wearing full plated armor. As soon as that hits my armor, that'll be shining straight back at you.
Do it, do
No,
it, do
no,
it, do
no.
it, do it.
Hmm?
It won't. I just won't look in the direction. I'll just like, you know.
Worked for
Well, then I'll
Hercules.
do it at Sherbet. Point.
Sure, that's not nearby. Ah.
Just do it to a random
Find some way to get rid of you.
Just
I don't doubt that
Well,
someone
organize a
good.
parade.
It's a bad day as well today.
Okay, well, with that, we've pretty much either got the other two stories to continue down the line of, or we can inquire about this massive rune in the sky. What are the two? Other two
We cut to
were...
Sherbert,
in
who's
these-
just like running away from a horde of fangirls.
I mean, how do you plan? I mean, I guess we could try and find him. It might be worth it, I guess, to help.
He just suddenly runs across, like down the road, being like chased whilst playing his flute.
Just so everyone else, it just looks like he's putting on a very like energetic performance. Oh dear. I mean, what happened to him last time? He just ran out from the tavern, didn't he?
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, I don't know how you plan to find him.
Well, and he's just been running around like a headless chicken, so I assumed he's just going to turn up again at some point.
Okay, so we'll just let him turn up at some point then.
Yeah. You'll have to wait for him to appear, I guess.
I mean, every now and again I could roll on the spot check, I guess.
Why not?
Fine, I'll roll a spot.
Roll it.
Do I happen to see Sherbet?
Sherbet.
Sherbet. 21.
Okay, well, with a 21, you can see a great number of people out around here whose net wealth alone is probably worth more than all of you combined.
Hello.
But you are unable to spot a traveling bard.
Bugger.
Okay, well, I can't see him around here, and we've got important work to do, so if he turns up, that's fantastic, but if not, then, not much we can do about him, I'm afraid. Okay, so he just sort of, like, adjusts his mask and just sort of looks at the other two pamphlets that we got. Okay, so there was the... What was it? There was the black dog appearing in the slums at night, and also the sewer workers disappearing, where there were squid limbs turning up and then moments later vanishing. Either one of those we can go to and finish those, or we can see if we can deal with that rune in the sky.
I feel as if we've spent an awful lot of time in the sewers. Could we go to the slums? It might be a more pleasant place. Barely.
Well,
Look, I'm alright with going wherever there is a pub. Take me to a pub and I'm happy.
To the slums, I guess.
The slums, eh?
The slums.
Sounds like some nice bars there. Let's go.
I thought you were just gonna go with like, it sounds like my sort of area. Why do
Sounds
I
like my type of area.
I still own Dwark and Eve. I run this party right now.
Stop taking my dwarf and Eve.
So the slums are down here, aren't they?
You can also control them, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Ho, ho. Ho, ho.
Yeah,
Like,
slums are down here.
Odo isn't solely controlled by just Dragon.
I am moving them as well. I own
Yeah, you own the Odo.
the man bitches.
You're welcome to him.
Okay, well, the scroll upon this particular leaflet is illegible for different reasons, but significantly more legible than the last one you tried to read. Mostly it's illegible by virtue of being written predominantly in Cockney slang. But
I don't.
you were
I don't
able
need
to
to think.
discern. You were able to discern that the last sighting of this particular black dog was in a small, narrow alleyway this way.
What's happening? Sorry. There was something going off outside.
Right, we've gone down to the slums to look into one of the other jobs we found, which was a large hulking black dog appearing at night in the slums.
Oh, right, okay.
So, who the hell's got that chair?
What is that? That's
That
not
would
me.
be Elliot.
Yeah, it's Ross. He can't move around without making a lot of noise.
Mine squeaks once and then doesn't squeak for a few hours. It's like, totally fine now.
I laugh it just did the loudest one right there. So,
I get one
totally
squeak
fine.
out of
Oh,
it.
no, that's my spine.
That was my spine. Oh, crap, guys, I need to go to the hospital. Right.
Okay, so can I head?
Reminds me of a Dylan Moran joke. Oh, what's that sound? It sounds like the first rain of autumn. No, it sounds like an ice cream truck in the rain. It was me. Breathing!
What?
Oh,
This is very-
I see.
Good old Dylan
Okay.
Moran joke.
Don't try and understand Dylan Moran.
I'm not entirely convinced Dylan Moran understands Dylan Moran. He spends most of his performances being drunk. Anyways,
The best
Okay.
and only way to perform, right?
says Oda.
now Terry, you slightly recognize the neighborhood that you are currently standing in
Oh, great.
because there is an apartment
Eddie-
nearby.
Yeah, with a decapitated
With a bathroom.
soldier. Yeah. Let's not go to that apartment, please.
Oh, any particular reason?
Let's just say it's bad memories.
Okay.
Local superstition. It's bad luck.
Okay, but if it leads us into there, then you can stay out here if you wish.
Sure.
Okay, so can I head down straight to the alley that he was supposedly coming out of?
Yes, you may.
Fabulous.
Make a spot for me.
Nat 1!
Yeah.
Come on!
Yeah, boy.
Come on!
This is how we do it.
As you were attempting to go into the alleyway, you narrowly mislodge a rotted crate, which collapses completely, causing a number of smaller wooden boxes to land directly on you. One of them is directly on top of your head.
Congratulations.
Who turned out the lights?
Okay. Oh god. I guess I pull it off, get up, dust myself off, and see if anyone saw what happened.
Would everyone else like to make a spot check?
Everyone in the city.
I don't want to.
You chose not to see. Good man.
I'll do a spot check.
Roll 1d20 plus 13.
Yeah, of course, monkey's spot check.
Yeah.
Yay, I see everything.
You can't even be asked to celebrate anymore.
I'm too
Yeah,
tired to
yeah.
play this one.
Yeah,
I got no sleep last night. I'm absolutely knackered.
You never
Oh.
saw.
No, it was like I was tossing and turning. Like, I think I got about 2 hours all total.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, it's not the nicest feeling right now.
Okay.
His body's shutting down slowly. You know, like your stomach starts going, then your bowels start going after. It's like, I feel really iffy right now.
Okay. So who saw me then again?
I believe from those rules that basically everyone but Tarry did. Although Odo, you saw with very acute vision, so you got to see the flakes coming off of the rotted crate as it collapsed. You got to see the various bugs from underneath it crawling out in terror.
I just have my stomach's feeling iffy. You want to tell me all that detail? Thank you.
Okay. Well, I guess
Right.
I turned to see that happen, just sort of like shrivel into myself and just like haunch my like cloak up and just head into the alleyway.
Well, it's a tight squeeze, and it is still fairly, like, middle of the day here, so if indeed this beast only shows up at night, you're not going to see it, but as you squelch, would be the most accurate term here, your way through this particular alleyway, past a number of makeshift dwellings and a number of people who probably could do with having makeshift dwellings, you manage to make your way to a sort of, what would be the best description for this place? A small
Shithole?
sanctuary kind of opening. Let me just
Oh, okay.
draw you a shape.
Oh, where are you drawing this shape?
There.
It's a square.
You managed to make your way basically there.
Oh wow, okay. I've dug in quite deep.
I don't feel I could fit in that tiny little square. Even as a
You
dwarf.
can't, but that's fine.
Right.
Just hover around it, you'll be fine.
Right, so when you say sanctuary, what are you referring to?
I mean, it's an area where it is an area that is wide enough and relatively clear enough that all of you can stand.
Oh, okay. Cool. Okay.
Also, who brought Eve in here?
She came in of her own volition, probably. There's food, probably somewhere.
I don't envy whoever has to clean her.
We always get it down.
I haven't never cleaned her yet. the earthy parts do her good.
Nice choice of words there.
Yeah.
I suddenly feel like druids and vets would have uneasy friendships.
Awkward. Okay. So enter this sanctuary. So what's it like then? What can I see? What's here?
Okay, well, it branches off into 4 different other alleys, none of which are nearly as passable as the one you just came out of. It looks like this particular spot is meant to be a drain. So there is a small little drain in the center, and sort of some dug out troughs coming away from it into the different alleyways. And out of this particular drain is a scent that you would describe favorably compared to, well, the bowels of Satan's anus. It is not pleasant. No part of this entire area is going to be described in a pleasant fashion. Sorry, monkey.
It's okay. I'll manage.
One or
I enjoyed that pizza.
One of-
Might be nice going back the other way.
So I'm just imagining like one of my characters turning around and just mimicking that.
yeah. One of these particular trails appears to have been long blocked off with just sort of flotsam, jetsam, and the like, and there is, of course, as a consequence, a sort of reservoir on the other side of that particular blockage. I wouldn't recommend standing there. I'll have to make you make fortitude saves. But suffice it to say, there is no sign here of a large black dog. Indeed, it is rather implausible that such a large black dog could actually pass through here, much less exist here.
Two things. One, wasn't planning on seeing it right now. I was aware that it came at night. And two, Elliot, about not wanting to go to the sewers. Screw that.
I'll go out in the sewers, mate.
I don't want to go to the sewers. Let's go to the sewers. Okay, well...
I feel like
They're
going to
in
sewers.
the heart of the slums of the city. They were just in like one of the poshest, nicest areas of the city, and now they're in one of the worst.
It's
So-
good to get the spice of life.
Right, well... pretty
There,
much
but for the grace of God.
before we waited for nighttime, I just wanted to quickly just get in there and basically just try anything we could to see if we can get any quick clues like detect magic, etc. See if we can find anything.
Okay.
So, I'll cast that. And hold my breath.
In that case, could you make a spellcraft check for me?
I will indeed.
Can I do that as well?
If you're gonna cast the same spell, then the same check. Hey.
Pardon?
If you're gonna cast
Oh.
detect magic, then it's spellcraft check as well.
Yeah, Arme. Arme does have detect magic. Let's see.
I'm pretty sure you have detect magic. You also have detect traps and
Secret
doors. as well.
doors.
Yeah, detect
Secret doors. I'm
Big
gonna
point.
use it. I'm gonna use detect secret doors. Do I need to use spellcraft for that then?
Oh,
Yes, you do.
God.
Okay, 23.
Thank you for
Any
following
secret doors?
Koala Samurai.
Okay, well, Zora, your attempt to cast detect magic seems instant like it's going to work, but then the spell fizzles entirely, without any kind of meaningful boon.
I get a deep
Uh,
breath.
Yep, but Ame,
We'll find out what Ame does eventually.
Tune in next time.
Tune in
Tune
next
in
week to
next
find
week.
out what Ame does.
Pay us £20.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Next time on pay-per-view Twitch.
It looks like he's blowing a kiss to like the bottom left hand side. Mm.
Towards you, monkey.
Oh, it is. Wait, which way is it? If it's that way.
It's your... Yeah, there you go.
what happened?
You
Hello?
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 Yeah, you,
Hey, we
you've
can
basically
hear you.
frozen lagged.
All right, let's see the
Oh.
video. I'll catch up eventually. We're gonna see the kiss. The kiss is gonna happen. Oh,
Right, where was I? Oh, yes.
You were describing what Armade said.
Oh, man.
Okay. Ame, you definitely see, you definitely feel like casting this spell is a lot harder than it usually has been. But you do manage to successfully conjure your detective magics for detect
shouldn't
secret
have posed a pretend
doors.
like
Yes.
And
The
from
whole
this
place
spell,
lights up like a beacon.
So, in your first round of using this magic, you detect that there are indeed a number of secretive passageways here.
Oh.
In the second round, you determine that there is a grand total of 16 secret passages from
Yep.
this one little opening. And in the additional rounds, you basically uncover that these are basically smuggling routes and routes that have been opened in desperation by the dwellers of this area.
Oh.
All of them about the size enough for a crawling child.
Can I just examine like the entrances to them and just like scout around to see if there's any like thing that's been left behind?
Are we literally just going to see Arme just like roll his sleeves up and just dig through crap?
Well, he's already a rotting corpse. He can't smell much worse.
Yeah, I've got a hat of disguise on. So like even if I get poop on my
He'll
clothes-
hide the stains.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, make a search check
It
for
won't
me.
hide what I'm about to see, though.
I see everything.
Sun's out, bums out.
I think this is going to be another Zora puking session.
Damn it.
Makes a poop angel.
Okay,
Find a golden turd.
with an 8, you know exactly where all of these openings are, but most of them are caked with refuse of various kinds. So you're not really able to get into them with any particular care to discover anything.
Fair enough. I'll just leave that be then, and then he'll use detect magic as well. No, he won't.
Lie.
Insufficient magics. Insufficient magics. So just like Zora, your attempt to cast a hit magic fizzles.
God,
Whoops.
yeah.
Well, I know there's plenty of secret passages around here.
Not sure I'd wish to go finding them. Well, unless anybody else has anything they'd like to search for, I can't focus enough to get my magic to work. It might be worth waiting for the night then to see if this creature appears.
I
Yes,
can see
I suppose
what
so.
I can detect if
Yeah.
you want, guys.
Please, yeah. I mean, I can't focus at the moment.
What's my detect magic here? That makes sense. What's the what do I have to roll again for detect magic?
Spellcraft.
Spellcraft. Spell. Oh, there. 1. Great.
Good job.
Let's roll 1d20 plus 1. Yay! 7.
Oh, we are so bad.
It's one of those nights,
Nope.
guys.
Just like Zora and Ame.
Never
Those
wanna
purposes.
roll above a 10. No, we're not gonna roll.
Not
Anything
above a
above
10.
10.
Oh my god. Okay. I guess unless it's pretty much just a case of none of us can seem to concentrate to get any kind of.
Let's just hang out.
Well, I'm not hanging out here.
Yeah, let's not hang out here. Let's go somewhere that's a little cleaner.
I suggest to leave Bay possibly the local tavern we go to is quite close. We can stay there until night cometh.
That's fine.
Okay. So can we do like a?
Batman style, really.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Can we do a roll to see?
Night.
I was just gonna say, can we do a roll to see if Sherbet's playing in the tavern?
sure, go ahead. Roll a spot for it.
Yeah. Let's roll the spots. 21. Again.
There is a guest performer on at the tavern tonight. However, it appears to be an orc with an accordion, not Sherbet.
Oh, it's Orkbert.
It's weird orc.
Oh, not Orkbert. What a shame.
Yeah, but anyways, night descends upon the city. The streetlights, if there were any, would switch on. Many a man with a torch and whatnot rolls down the street. Literally rolling. People are getting quite hammered. It is the end of the week. And you find your way deftly through these fetid alleyways once again to the opening. Would anyone like to make a spot check?
Indeed.
But
Sure.
9.
Bearing in mind,
Damn.
only 2 of you can see in the dark. That's because one of you's dead and the other's a dwarf.
that was pretty perfect, truthfully. Apart from bloody Odo.
I
Okay,
see
Odo.
everything. Yo.
As you are looking around, your vision is in black and white because you're a dwarf and that's how dark vision works. But you are able to discern that certainly a fair bit has moved around, but not particularly in a drastic fashion. But you do see an area that looks distinctly not right, given its surroundings. It's about a 2 feet tall kind of shadow in one corner.
Okay. Guys, I don't think we're alone.
While he's saying that, I want to cast Dancing Lights.
Okay.
Yeah, instinctively I come outside, I can't see.
Fair enough. Cast as much light as a torch. Okay. Well, as you cast it, I presume it's you're going to go for the full 4 lights.
Yeah, I'll be in. I'll be near the front, just like light a girl for everyone to see.
Okay. So as you cast it, 4 lights resembling a torch appeared above all of the main cast members here, and successfully managed to illuminate a creature with the body of a large dog, with a smooth black coat and a mouth full of sharp razor teeth, in the corner that Odo is looking concernedly at.
How big is it? Like tall?
It is 2 feet at the shoulder.
About 2 feet, I'd say.
Ame's gonna
We'd
message it.
estimate it weighs about 200 pounds.
Ame's gonna message it.
Hey yo.
Hello there.
What-
How
what
can
are
I
you
help you
wearing?
today?
What am I going to say?
Hello there. How much would I pay you to not eat us?
Ame's just going to mouth towards it. What are you doing in that corner over there?
Okay. Well, message is sending a sound from your direction. So the creature sort of drops the bone. Well, I would say it drops it. More accurately, it bites it, the bone snaps in two, and what's left of the bone drops out of its mouth. As it turns towards you, its eyes gleaming like gems in the night.
Right, you just pissed it off.
It growls.
To do this is in the tavern, right?
No.
I get my
Oh, we're not
Um,
in the tavern.
No.
I hold my hand over the
Hilt?
over my sword, yeah, just in case, like in preparation.
According to chat, steroid abusing Doge.
I ain't saying it's wrong. Well, of course, doping is definitely wrong, but
Can I can't remember with handle animal. Can I use that to calm it in any way, or is that just like making it do a trick or anything like that?
you are welcome to try.
I like the sound of it. For entertainment purposes, I shall try. $24.
Okay, well, you do everything that you know how to do with regards to a large dog and calming it and whatever. And you get the sense that this creature does indeed understand what you are saying, even when it's occasionally baby talk. But it seems to be taking it more in the fashion of being patronized than anything else.
Are you saying I've literally like gone into a serious face, stance down, and I've just gone.
At least in regards to the perspective of this creature, yes.
Nice.
I'm a celestial giant bee.
Okay, well, I stopped moving like a couple of steps forward then. Sort of just turned back to everyone else. And it's just kind of like...
I'm going
Who
to
wants
summon
to
a
roll for
celestial giant
initiative?
bee.
Oh, there we
Damn
go.
it.
Initiative.
There's that initiative, we know then.
Seriously?
What?
Really?
Yes.
There's-
Yes. Good.
Initiative's 1, isn't it? Yeah. Such roll.
My initiative is 0.
Mine's 0.
19.
6.
Plus 1.
2.
8.
Hey!
No, chat, we shall not run. We shall endure.
I got a token for this damn thing. Err.
Zora first.
Yeah, I made sure I go first in almost every fight with a +7 to initiative.
Yeah.
That was by design.
Combat.
Okay, so you have a 19. Ame has a 2. Odo has a 8. Terry. You've grabbed your girly, yes, good. Nope. Yeah. Terry has a 6. And if I could finally get a dang token for this thing. Grr.
Yes, I will accept an 18 on Nale. Thank you.
Wait. Why do I have a 6?
Because that's
Huh?
what you rolled for an
I rolled an 8. Oh god, yeah.
No.
I'm looking at
Actually, 6.
Odo's. Yeah, I'm looking at Odo's, don't worry.
I rolled a 2.
Okay, there's left to do. Turns out you're all screwed.
Well, I mean, it's Zora, Odo, the big bad wolf, Tari, and then Ame.
Okay, descending. So, Zora, you go first.
Okay, so how far away is it from me?
It is about 10 feet away from you.
Okay, decent distance.
I'm already on 11. I was on 8.
Hmm?
I'm on 11 on now. Got an 8.
Okay, the system's being weird. Hang on a sec. It won't change your going at the moment, so that's something.
There we go.
So I just need to be moved.
Right. I believe I could cast Grease within, like, at maximum 10 feet is what I believe. Oh no, sorry, beg your pardon. Oh no, that's what it covers. Okay. Range is 25 feet, beg your pardon.
Thing is, so why are we fighting this thing? Aren't we finding out why it came here in the first place?
I
If we
get a
kill
feeling
it,
that it's
then we-
because we pissed it off and it's going to
Well,
fight us.
Yeah, but if we kill it, we're not going to find out where it came from.
Yeah,
Oh.
we didn't start initiative. We don't have a choice. So we approached it, it got pissed
Bloody
off,
pacifists.
and initiative was engaged. So I don't know about you,
Let's
but
go.
I'm not going to
What?
sit here and try and not do anything about it at the moment. I can understand that though, but unless we can subdue it.
Because at the moment, all we're basically doing is fighting and killing these things and not finding out the reason why
No, it's a good
they're here.
experience.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
we,
good.
Yeah,
actually,
but-
we did pretty well on the previous one.
We found some stuff out.
We got lots of loot.
If you can knock it out or subdue it in a way, feel free.
Wait, I'm assuming this is an animal, a creature, so I can use some stuff that I couldn't use before, which is good.
Hopefully, unless it's like magical.
Better not be.
Okay, well either way, I'm casting something possibly not really that offensive. So, yeah, can I cast Grease at it then? Its range is
Cast
20.
grease at it.
Well, underneath it.
You're going to grease up the.
Well,
Okay.
the floor underneath.
Grease up the deaf guy.
The floor underneath it, so hopefully, because it has to do the saving roll, doesn't it? So it doesn't have to.
Okay, well, you can grease up one object or a 10-foot square. So,
10
since this is not an object, you would be greasing up the area that you're also standing on.
He's 10 feet away from me, so I'd be on the edge of it,
Yep.
wouldn't
So if anyone wants to take this thing in melee, which I'm guessing at least one of our party does,
I? That's true, I guess. Yeah. Okay, fine.
That's all I can do.
Okay, with that in mind, that is a very good point. I will just magic missile it.
okay.
Magic missile.
Let's see.
That's all. Oh my god.
Okay. Would you like to roll me a D100?
Would you like to get 100?
Okay. You shoot, you launch your missiles into the air, and they pass right where you think this creature is, but they sort of pass through the interim shadows without any effect.
Because they're powered by ducks.
Are you suggesting my magic's powered by ducks?
I'm suggesting the missile is powered by ducks. That's how it flies. And that's why you rolled a D100.
That's true. That is true. I cannot fault that logic. That is a genius.
Exactly. See, my logic is infallible.
I wasn't up to you until the D100, but then that sealed it for me.
the logic right there.
Okay, so basically my missiles go and just hit basically like a shadow.
Your missiles attacked the darkness and lost.
Okay. Can we actually just like do like an order of like where we are in relation to this, like in battle wise?
24/7.
Yep, let me arrange everybody.
I think it might just be a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Because we've actually been negating that for a while. It's a big party.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's somebody's birthday.
Let's all party, everybody.
And then to give you some idea of this area.
Oh, going back to the old days, this is...
Party over here.
I think it's because we've been in the city, so we've been in the same location, that it's not been as required. Oh my god.
Okay. There you go.
Right. Okay, well, with that in mind... So I hit over here,
Oh,
basically.
hey, I even got the dimensions
You
right.
did,
Hooray.
actually. Good job. Okay,
GG,
so
man.
I magic
It's a
missile over here.
miracle.
It just poofed and nothing happened, basically.
Yep.
Can I do detect magic and stuff in battle?
Yep. Yes, you can.
Okay, I want to try that. So-
Casting magic missile is, I believe, a standard action, so you do still have another standard action if you don't want to move.
Odd hand raises a good question. Since Eva's a wolf, wouldn't she be able to communicate with it?
Yeah, but although I guess Odo could tell her to.
Yeah, and then
I could do talk with
communicate
animals and just talk with it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a good idea. You could do that on your turn, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. That's gonna be funny. Just arf barker.
Arf, barker, 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 barker.
Okay, anyway, yeah. So I'll do spellcraft.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my! Every
No success.
single time. Okay, so it's an 8. So it's an unsuccessful, I assume.
Correct.
Okay, well with that, I'm gonna. Do I have anything else left?
That is all of your actions for this turn.
Right. Can everyone behind me get past me?
You can move through
Oh, yeah, you can
spaces
move through
occupied by
spaces.
teammates.
Doesn't matter.
But
then.
yeah,
Okay. I'll
if the
stand.
wolf, if the dog was stood where you are, then no, they wouldn't be able to.
If a dog was still, I'd be probably dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Who knows? Might happen.
Yeah, who knows? Okay, well. Odo's turn then.
Yeah, it worked. Right. I ain't gonna spell this. There we go. I was sorting things out.
It
Okay,
is the
so.
wolf's turn after this.
Okay. Okay, so it is an animal, I'm assuming. Am I right, Lion? 9?
Who knows?
He's being zip about it.
Oh, I couldn't see the camera. Okay, thanks. Saying something might be better than miming.
Sorry.
Right. Okay. So speak with animals. Can communicate with animals. Alright, I'm gonna use speak with animals.
Right. Let me see. That is a divination spell. So could you roll spellcraft check for me?
No.
You refuse.
You start having an argument with yourself.
Fuck's sake. Terrible rolls!
You're unfortunately your spell. You can feel your vocal cords attempting to adjust, but unfortunately, the spell falls flat.
Do I get another turn?
You have casting that is a standard action, so you do have another standard action or a move action if you wish to move.
Right, am I right in thinking that we're in the same alleyway as before, right?
Yes.
Did you mention something about there being a ruin? Or something that looked like a ruin?
Rune?
Yeah, someone mentioned it in the chat earlier.
There's a rune in the sky. There's
Alright,
that
okay.
The rune in the
abjuration
sky,
thing in the sky.
And there's like.
I'm just thinking, is that affecting magic at the moment?
It's hard to
And
tell.
spellcasting.
It's hard
Yeah.
to tell because we've rolled terribly.
Okay. I'm gonna roll detect animal. Or plant. I'm assuming it's an animal.
We get
You're
shot.
gonna
It's a
cast
plant?
that, okay?
Yeah, it's just like it's a tree in the shape
Animals
of a
or
wolf.
plants. Okay, you will have to roll spellcraft for that.
Yeah, really shit rolls with it though. Oh come on! Are you kidding me?
Oh my god, no!
This is not gonna go well for us tonight, I swear.
Someone's gonna die!
I'm going back to adminning.
Terry, could you make a wisdom check for me, please?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, let's see.
Okay. You aren't exactly the most knowledgeable person here regarding magic of all kinds, but you are sufficiently able to put two and two together and figure out that the big rune thing in the sky that you can see quite clearly right now because it's dark is very probably the reason that everyone's divination spells are going weird.
Right, guys, I may not be the
Yeah.
smartest here, and I don't do magic or anything, but
Agreed.
that thing that we're seeing in the sky, you know, that could be affecting how you're forming right now. Just saying.
Don't worry, it happens to every guy eventually.
I was questioning whether to go down that route.
Never question.
Well, we're
Yeah.
already in the
it.
gutter, so
Yeah. Yeah, guys, I don't think spellcasting and all that crap is gonna work with this right now.
Well, specifically divination.
Yeah.
Surely
Like
that
I said,
can't be
I'm not
deciding
I'm
factor
not
in
the
stuff.
smartest here.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind. Anything else you're doing?
Got the rope.
well, that's unfortunately all of Odo's
Mm-hmm.
actions out of the way, I'm
Oh,
afraid.
that's right, Odo's turn. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a done.
Which means it's now the creature's turn.
Yay.
Woohoo!
Shut my own
So-
motherfucker.
Legend.
the creature is going to take some kind of grievance with the guy that was babbling at him. So,
Fantastic.
so it is going.
Kill him!
Good. It is going to attack Zora.
Yay!
Oh.
So it moves in for the attack, which means it enters your threatened area, so you get an attack of opportunity as it does so.
Okay, can I choose? Can I do that with a spell, or is it only with a weapon kind?
Only with a weapon.
Okay, I do have a short spear. So. Okay. What's? Oh, I don't actually know what the attack bonus is for it. For some reason didn't write it down. It's probably because it's the first time I've used it.
3 seconds.
Can't find it.
Your attack roll?
For the spear. Short spear. Yeah, I put it in for specifically like this situation. Like I forgot to put the attack
It's
roll.
probably 3 plus your strength modifier.
-1, so 2.
Yeah.
So. 9.
Okay. You jab your spear forwards, and you're pretty sure you at least graze the back of this thing, but there's no force of it. There's no sense that you actually cut anything, even though you're pretty sure you can see it going like along this thing's back as it comes towards you. But nonetheless, it is in front of you now, as you are reasonably certain, at least. It's still kind of difficult to make out even with the light of the dancing lights. And it is going for a bite. So roll 26.
Yeah, that does hit.
7 points of damage, sir.
Okay.
And that is the end of its turn, move and attack. So, Tari, your move. You are behind Zora, so you can heal.
If you wanted to.
Yeah. Or you can move move through people's spaces.
It was only 7. I wouldn't waste it yet.
Yeah. Right. I move forward to Zora's side.
Okay.
I've just realised I've got the most health out of everyone here anyway.
Yes, by quite a ways.
Yeah.
Dwarfs.
So I can afford to take damage, really.
You are resident tank.
No, dude, you get
I look at Zora and say, "Get behind me."
I stand still and don't move because I'm being bitten on.
Oh yeah.
Right to
No,
Odo.
hasn't he stopped biting?
Well, either way.
No,
I
it's
can't-
just it's sort of like it's on his short spear arm at the moment. So it's like
Right. Okay.
gnawing-
He
gnawing
ran
into
towards
his
me- He
armor.
ran towards me. I jabbed, missed, and he basically just attacked my arm.
Right. I go in for the attack then. Let's have a look.
Come to think of it, I
With
couldn't move
my
anyway. 'Cause it's initiative.
longsword.
Is this going to be another incoming decapitation?
Possibly.
be
What's this
impressive.
thing's health?
You're not really sure because it's really hard to make out in the darkness.
Right. Okay. What do I need to roll again for my attack?
It'll be 1d20 plus your base attack plus your strength modifier.
Yeah, base attack
1d20 plus 2. It's the first one, isn't it?
Let's see, you're a 7th level paladin,
Plus-
so your
plus
base attack
7.
is plus 7.
Yeah.
You can't do a full attack because you moved, so yeah.
Yeah. That was just
So it'll be a +9, I believe.
+9. 1d20 +9. There we go.
Okay, well, you... Actually, hang on. That is a 17. Base attack. It's a critical threat. Because your threat on a longsword is 1720. So,
Yeah.
roll again. If it hits,
See if
this
you
is a
can
crit.
If +9 again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Roll the same thing again.
There you go.
It is a critical.
Oh, damn!
Decapitation.
What?
So, the damage is 1d8 + 2 × 2.
Oh my god, 1d8 plus
1d8 + 2.